What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mike on the mic, live in the building. What's going on? Hope everybody's doing good. It's kind of late, but it is raining here in Amarillo, Texas. I've got some lights I'm going to install tomorrow or whatnot in the studio. Just put on my meta glasses. There we go. What up? What up? What up? As you can see, all those white LED lights I'm going to install tomorrow on the ceiling. Um, it's going to be lit. But we're going to be giving away an Amari Cooper autographed. So y'all stay tuned. If you want to enter in the drawing to win the Amari Cooper, you have to share our YouTube page and subscribe to our channel and then comment done. Also, if you want to enter your name twice, you can go and follow us on Facebook at West Texas Dallas Cowboys Podcast on Facebook. Tomorrow, we are going to be live with West Coast Cowboy. If you don't know who West Coast Cowboy is, y'all are sleeping on the Dallas Cowboys, man. You ain't a true fan if you don't know who West Coast Cowboy is. West Coast Cowboy, I've been following him for about 5 years, man. And this guy is the real deal. So shout out to West Coast on the West Coast. Shout out to my boy DeJuan London on the West Coast. Shout out to my boy Kim Fulton down in Houston. Yes, sir. We're gonna be down there. He's friends with Tyler Guyton's dad, and so I've been waiting on him to try to holler at Tyler's dad, so I can get him on the podcast. Man, it'd be a dream of me and Ken. We've grown to be friends over the years. My friend Kim Fulton is just a true blessing in my life, man. I know that God put us together for a reason, and that's so I can convert him to being a Cowboy fan because he a Bronco fan. uh, but anyhow, yeah, the Amari Cooper signature is gonna be up for grabs. I've also got a Deontay Johnson. I don't know if y'all remember him. I know he ain't as good as the Amari Cooper, but I got a Deontay Johnson back there, and then I've got a Michael Gallup football helmet autographed by Michael Gallup himself, as you can see. M. Gallup, number 13. Guess who number 13 is now? Not George Pickens. Number 13 is your boy, Dante Fowler. I like Dante Fowler, man. That guy's got a great personality. Um, I've seen him talk and the way he reacts with the players and stuff like that. He's a good guy to have on your football team. 11 and a half sacks last year for the Commanders. And he was playing for Dan Quinn. I don't know why he decided to come back to Dallas. I guess he liked Dallas better than living over there on the East Coast. I don't know. But we're glad to have him back with open arms. I think he wanted to come back and play with Micah. You feel me? But yeah, training camp's been crazy, man. The um, the energy is just electric. I'm excited. Man, I haven't felt this way about my team in a decade. And I've been a Cowboys fan since I was 5 years old. And here I am, 45 years old now. Just started this podcast. It's already taken off. Already got over 800 subscribers in a month. And it's just consistency from posting a lot. And man, this room's finally going to come together. I know it looks kind of ghetto-fied right now, but and hodgepodge, but I'm going to get it looking classy for y'all. So y'all got something nice to look at. But yeah, also the Diggs brothers, man. There's been a lot of talk about how Trayvon and isn't showing up to rehabilitate, and so they fined him $500,000. That's a lot of money. $500,000, man. Give me 500,000. I'll go to rehab. Shoot, but I guess when you're making $20 million a year as a corner, he's like, man, I'd rather be in Miami, man. or whatever, you know. But that's where he's been hanging out. But he said he's going to come to minicamp, so um, I can't wait to see Trayvon in the building so he can start interacting with the other players and learning the new scheme. Micah's going to be there as well. You already know Trayvon and Micah are good friends, so that's going to be awesome to see them two linking up. And man, I just bought a plane ticket to Vegas. My wife doesn't know yet, so if you're watching, I am not going to Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays there. But I definitely want to go to that game. I found some plane tickets that were like half price. So, oh, LeKent just hollered at me. I think that was a pocket dial, maybe. Yes, sir. Let me call him back real quick. See if he'll answer. West Coast is supposed to be calling me here in a minute too. So if West Coast calls, y'all don't want to miss that. And then he's going to be on the show tomorrow with my boy LeKent as well. I think he just keeps pocket dialing me though. So how do I sound? Comment in the chat, please. Let me know how if I'm too loud or not loud enough. I'll just kind of checking my audio out. I guess we're playing phone tag. 1 second here. Hey, I'm live streaming right now. All right, bye. So anyhow, yeah, that was my son. So yeah, West Coast is supposed to be calling here in a second. So and my boy LeKent just called. Man, LeKent he's a character. He's definitely got talent for this more than I do. I'm not a very good podcaster. I got a monotone voice, but hey, I'm still Mike on the mic, y'all, and I'm busting them bars out. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, they're kind of the Joneses are not very happy with Trayvon Diggs right now, but that's all right. I think once he gets there and they clear the air out and they start seeing that he's trying, you know, all that stuff will just be water under the bridge. What up? What up? What up? E peasy. What a cheesy. What do you say? Lions run the NFC North. Nobody's worried about no Cowboys. Man, ain't no Lions doing nothing. Y'all lost y'all's coordinators, man. But we lost ours too, so I ain't going front. But yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. The Lions had a good draft, man. So did the Packers, though. They got Golden. I was really wanting the Cowboys to get Golden, but they took Tyler Booker instead. That's going to be one of them things that we look back 5 years from now and say, what was the better call? You know, kind of like they're doing with Zeke and Ramsey right now. Everybody's saying, what was the better pick? Should we have took Zeke or Ramsey? If you look at it long term, Ramsey is still elite and ready to play, and Zeke is washed up. I'm sorry, Zeke, if you're listening, but you're done. And unless he does something like Saquon did, and you know puts $1 million a year into his body and gets out there and starts running again. So yeah, we might win 10, man. It just all depends on you know, um, the play calling and who's healthy, man. The NFC East ain't no joke this year, man. All the teams are running tough. Yeah, Eagles looking good, even though they lost their offensive coordinator and some of their key players. They're still got their main core of the team. They've got the Carter in the middle on their defense, you know, and they still got their offense, Saquon, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith. And the tush push is still going to be around. So that's unfortunate. But I heard the Cowboys are going to come up with their own version of the tush push now that we have the Tyler, and Tyler. So we're going to see the Tyler Wall. Yes, sir. And they're saying Jadon Blue is going to probably end up taking the majority of the snaps. But I think what they're saying is Miles Sanders is flashing right now. Miles Sanders is just like they're like, whoa, man, this is hard to get this guy down, you know. Miles Sanders had been dealing with some injuries, and even though he was kind of playing injured for Carolina last year, he was still, flashing. But now he's saying he's feeling fully healthy. And like they're saying he looks like Miles Sanders from the Eagles days. So it's going to be a battle in that running back room. I mean, that's a good problem to have, is to have, Miles Sanders, Devontae Williams, Jadon Blue, Phil Maffa, and even my guy, um, what's the what uh Vaughn, Deuce Vaughn, I'm sorry, from Kansas State. So the running backs coach is actually coached Deuce Vaughn at Kansas State. I thought Dallas was going to draft DJ Giddens as well from Kansas State. I cannot believe they didn't get him, but we got Jadon. So I think DJ Giddens, he actually went to the Colts. So that's somebody to watch out to see who's better this year, is DJ Giddens or Jadon Blue. I guess whoever gets the most touches is going to look the best, especially running behind that new Cowboys revamped offensive line. What I'm more excited about than anything, though, is our defense. The defense is flying to the ball now with this new Everflus system. The players are like, man, we get to fly to the ball. To where when they had Mike Zimmer last year, they had to stay in their lanes and they had to play disciplined instead of playing. Sorry, my glasses. Instead of playing to their strengths. And now the players are going to be able to play to their strengths and fly to the ball. And that's going to create more turnovers. That's going to have the players, you know, flying to the ball, man, and making tackles and making plays and getting fumbles and interceptions the way they're used to playing Dallas Cowboys football. I was really disappointed last year with the way the defense looked. And I think a lot of it had to do with the scheme, not the players. Because the players are like, hey, man, stay in your lane. Even though the ball's over here, you still stay over here. No, fly to the ball. Let's get the ball, boy. That's how you play football, man. And he was always worried about, I guess, trick plays or reverses or these options that will trick you. So you got to be careful with that. I understand staying in your lane, but at the same time, you got to run off your instincts, man. And I think that Demarion Overshown has really good instincts, and so does a lot of our players. So let's play to their strengths. Um, well, I've only got a couple people on here right now. I got my boy E Peasy. If you're watching, comment in the chat so that you can enter into the drawing to win. But you must subscribe. I got a Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup signed. And did you hear about Michael Gallup making a comeback? I heard he's trying to come back. I think he might be trying to go to Washington and play over there. I would sure hate that if he came back and he was a beast again and scored a touchdown on us or something, especially if it was a game winning one. I've got the Amari Cooper right here as well. Amari Cooper signature. Can't beat that. And I got a surprise for y'all. It's not football, but it is a signed Sean Kemp, autographed Sean Kemp. That's got to be worth something. Yes, sir. So invite your friends to subscribe. Send me a screenshot. Send it to all your group chats, all your pages, and tell them to subscribe to the channel, man. We're trying to grow this thing, man, because we're not only just talking about football. We're going to be talking about faith and family as well. And I always tell everybody, man, if you've got something you need to talk about, bro, hit me up, man. I love to pray with you, man. I love to get to know you, because it's not all about football all the time, man. Sometimes we have family and life, and people need to talk. And that's what we're here for. Iron sharpens iron. I just love it in the NFL when the players get together at the end and they all pray together, man. That just shows. And another thing I was going to say, man, a lot of these teams that win the Super Bowls are Christians, and they put their faith in God, and they have a seriousness about them. They're not out here partying and blowing all that money and all in the club. they actually go to church and they're strong in their faith, you know. And I know that there's some players on the team that are more Christian than others and all that, and everybody's in a different walk in life. But man, dude, God gave you the gift to play NFL football. Don't take that for granted, man. You know, God's giving you that gift. Use it for the Lord, you know, because it could all be taken away. The Lord gives us and He takes away. And so I just say put Him first in everything that you do. And if you're an NFL player, you're going to need to follow those principles of the Bible because you can end up getting all that money and not knowing what to do with it, you know? And money makes people act funny. It says in the Bible that, you know, the rich young ruler, read that story. It's easier for, you know, a camel to go through the eye of the needle than it is for a rich man to inherit the kingdom of God. So don't let the money go to your head. It's not having money that's evil. It's the root of all evil if you love money and you put it before God. Just remember, He's the one that gave you the breath in your lungs. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to preach to y'all, but man, I think the NFL needs to realize, you know, that a lot of these players that are wilding out, like I seen Stephon Diggs wilding out with all these girls and Cardi B and all this. And man, bro, that's not what it's all about, bro. I mean, I'm not hating or nothing like that. I'm just saying it's not what it's about. I like how Des Bryant stood up and said, this LGBTQ crap, man, NFL is gay. What? Like, NFL is not gay. NFL is about football. Man, I just hate how they're trying to indoctrinate all this LGBT stuff on our kids and stuff. I'm not hating on all that. Your life is your life. You can do what you want with your sexuality, but these are kids, man. Go into the public library and you see all these inappropriate magazines and stuff showing how to have gay sex and all this. Our kids don't need to be seeing that in the library. And we don't need to see it in the NFL either, man. I mean, if you're gay, that's your prerogative, but don't push it on the kids. Don't push it on NFL, man. Anyways, yeah, God loves you, and if you are struggling with being gay, um, holler at me, man. I love to pray with you, man. I've seen people that are gay set free. I've I've had to cast some demons out of some people that were gay. They weren't actually gay. It's just the demon that was inside of them was. And once that demon left, they were straight. You weren't born that way. I promise. And God loves you, and I love you. And but I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat because time is short. We're living in the last days, you know. So anyhow, I'm done with my tangent. I just want y'all to know we're gonna be going live tomorrow with my boy West Coast Cowboy. I'm super excited about it. Love you guys, and y'all tap in tomorrow, man. Holler at me if you ain't doing nothing. You can come on through and be a part of the podcast tomorrow. I think so far I got my boy LeKent, Kendrick, and then my boy West Coast, and then my boy Marcus Styles might slide through too. But all right, man, y'all stay tuned. Go.